In 1596, a very prominent English poet, a contemporary of Shakespeare, called Spencer, wrote a book, A View of Ireland at the Present Time. This book is a conversation between an English settler in Ireland and a visiting lord from London. And they are discussing how come we have not been able to subdue the Irish. And in the book, it is suggested that the most effective way of conquering the Irish is one, get at their names, their naming system, how they call themselves. You can make them forget to call themselves Mark so-and-so or O so-and-so. They will soon forget who they are. Yes, their memory. The other was language, right? English, right? So those two, the naming system and language, were the suggested means of making the Irish forget who they were, erase their memory, okay, of who they were. Among the settler, among the Spencer, although a poet, he was also a settler in Ireland, meaning he was given a farm, like Europeans used to have large plantations in Kenya or in Zimbabwe, although they were still in England, some of them, okay? The same thing, yeah. And among his neighbors was one called Walter Raleigh, who was later the founding Englishman of the first English colony in America called Virginia. Now, and I know those who have been to America, that African language were banned for the enslaved Africans from the continent. African languages were banned in a plantation. They could not speak their African languages, and those who spoke, some of them were hanged in both the Caribbean and the plantations. But note, for European settlers, their linguistic connection to Europe was never disconnected. But for African people, it was.